Hey, folk, it is One Man Talking Tuesday. And it's not extremely bad, but it's a bit of a hot. Yeah, I don't even know if I'd say hot. It's not really all that hot out. It's just, to be honest with you, the van is a freaking mess. I had gotten a few more things for the van, and I haven't quite organized it properly yet. But, yeah, the place is a mess. And I was trying to straighten it up, and of course, I got a little heated. So I got the fan going. Little 6-inch, she does great. I had one last year, and it lasted the whole time. It was like the very end of the year, sometime in August, it busted on me. Well, not during the end of the year, but the end of the summertime. Boom, it busted on me, and I got another one from Walmart, and it was the worst fan in the world. But this one is excellent. As a matter of fact, I plan on buying a backup to get another one in case anything should happen to this one. But anyways, another thing I wanted to do was touch base on my last video, which was a video of the rally or protest that I went to. I guess we could say it was for Black Lives Matter, you know. Obviously, it was a protest due to what this guy did, you know, in Minneapolis. And, yeah, and I wanted to march with a few of my friends. As I've said before, if you look at my videos, some of them in the past, you'll see I have quite a few black friends. And I felt I just wanted to go out and support them. That being said, I am not I'll be honest, I'm not on the liberal perspective of this where, you know, there's a strictly a racial aspect of this. There's a whole other aspect of this, and that's bad cops, you know. I will say that I believe that there's a disproportionate amount of stuff like this happening to the black community. But I marched for my friends, in support of my friends, and in support of what's right. Because at the end of the day, right's right, wrong's wrong, period, point blank, in the discussion. But anyways, that's why I marched. And I have 141 views on it, which is pretty dang cool for a small YouTuber like me. In 2 days, 141 in 2 days. So, anyways, that's pretty cool, and I thank you guys for that. And I do, if you watched some of my past videos as well, you know that I have great respect for law enforcement, first responders, military. You know, if you've seen my videos in the past, you know that, and that hasn't changed. I'm not, you know, this was messed up, and there's many police out there that you could talk to. I've personally talked to them. As a matter of fact, me and Eddie, who's one of my good friends, brother from another mother type thing, we went and marched in this together. You know, me and him were walking on the road. We stopped to talk to an officer and everything, and you know, like he was saying, he goes, I wish people would understand that we're sickened by this too. You know, so there's cops out there that are sickened by it. You know, and to, you know, my black friends and to black friends that or black people that may be watching and or subscribed to my channel, any right-minded thinking individual, whether white, yellow, black, brown, red, whatever, any right-thinking individual knows this was messed up. Okay, there's tons and tons of white people that have your back, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'll be honest with you, though. I don't take the liberal, you know, you can't say all lives matter unless black lives matter. I'm not one of these guys. All lives do matter, and that includes black lives. And I'm not going to get trapped and enshrined in some little liberal nonsense. You know what I'm saying? I'm a realist, and reality dictates that this happened and this was wrong, so you stand up against it, period. If the guy was white, got stomped by a black guy, it would be the same thing. Same thing in my mind, anyways. Wrong is wrong, period. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, to the protesters, I support them 100%. The people who are using their rights to free speech, their right to assemble, and they're doing so in maybe, you know, in a peaceful manner. Get loud, do what you got to do, but you know, the looting, the riot, the burning, do not support that, not one single solitary bit at all. You know, as previously mentioned, right's right, wrong's wrong. So, you know, and I've talked to people. I have old school friends, young friends. And one of the things I will tell you right now is when it comes to the young people, and if you watch my last video and zoom kind of towards the end if you have to, where they're speaking and making the speech and so forth, and they let the young, I think like teenage black girl get in and speak her piece. And she is pissed. All right. And it's not that was a bad cop. All cops are bad. That's what they're saying. This isn't me saying, you know, this is how I think their mindset is. This is what they're saying. One man with balls of steel was in the middle of the crowd, and he's trying to say his piece, how he thinks not all cops are bad. You know, makes sense. But he's trying to say not all cops are bad, not all white people are racist, and stealing, robbing, looting, burning is wrong. And the young kids are telling him, get the hell out of here, get the F out of here. We don't want to hear you, get out of here. And one girl says, oh yeah, who cares, let it burn, burn it, burn it. This is the young generation right there. There is no dialogue. They do not want to talk. They do not want to debate. They don't care. They are all about violence right now, fighting, and setting it off. That's what the young generation is about. And honestly, it you know, everybody can sit here and say right now because this happened to a black man in the black community is rip roaring right now. But there's a lot of whites out there doing it too. These Antifa kids, a lot of these young white kids, they're going out there and doing things, and the black community is getting blamed for it. You know what I'm saying? So not all these protesters are bad people, you know, and that goes with the cops too. Not all the cops are bad. Not all the protesters are bad. Okay? So, but anyways, I just want to touch base on that. You know, I still support my law enforcement. I think Middletown, where I'm at right now, has a great police force. Sure, there's probably knuckleheads on it. As the cop I was talking to even said, he goes, there's guys on this force I can't stand, but you know, but that's reality. For the most part, I think the cops here are great. You know, it's a good community, and I support them. You know, first responders, military, obviously, like I said. The protesters, I support them. They have the right to do what they're doing. The right to do what they're doing. Okay, and the ones I do not support, you have no support from me, anything whatsoever, are the ones committing violence, the ones burning businesses, the ones looting, stealing, the ones taking people out of their cars, dragging them down and beating them. You know, the people doing those, I'll be real with you, I don't like to swear a lot on my channel, but they're pieces of shit, okay? But anyways, so to wind off that, God bless the protesters, God bless the police, and God bless George Floyd and his family, and rest in peace. All right, anyways, back to regular van life crap. I have a few things I bought, like the fan. Needed it big time. It's heating up in here. One thing I had from the first time I went van life is my Schumacher. I might talk about that in another video. And I am going to be doing a few videos on my on the little gear that I do have. I'm going to do a video on it. And I also bought a new camp stove that I freaking love. I've only cooked on it once since I've gotten it. I will probably cook either today or tomorrow on it, and then afterwards I'll feel I'll be able to do a decent review. From using it the first time though, I freaking love it. I love the freaking thing. It's great. I'm very glad I got it. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll have a few just show you some of my gear and everything. A little prepper video coming up soon. You know, out to go get the 2 back tires that I need next. And that, I don't know, that's pretty much about it. I don't think there's a whole heck of a lot more to tell you. But I probably will be putting some up tomorrow, most likely. Weather permitting. But anyways, I'll probably put something up. But for now, I'm going to let you get going so I don't sit there and blabber. Alright? So don't forget, always forward to the next adventure. The vlog is down.